Hi, a pleasant good evening to one and all. Zerkio Joseph here, General Counsel Rep Bartica. Tonight I'm just here to basically encourage us to support the union in its upcoming strike actions planned for the week of February 5th going forward. We initially planned for 2 weeks, and I'm asking that each member and non-members, every teacher of Bartica, rest assured that the union is willing to support you come what may. That we all come out in our numbers and support the strike action. The reason for the strike action is it is well documented in social media, in posts that you can find right in our GTU group. Everywhere you look, you'll know what is it that we're fighting for. But tonight I just want us to recognize that it is very important that we do this together and not like that picture behind me right now. Not that one. The one where we dressed in red and white or off-white. I know we look good, but notice how small the numbers are. It is just a few of us, a handful. And if we should look like that come next week, we would have failed in our mission to force the kind of change that we want for ourselves and our families. My people, this is about bread and butter issues. This is about you having the financial freedom to enjoy some of the good things in life. For many of us, we are fearful to strike because we know we don't even have a savings to sustain us if we should lose pay. But I want you to rest assured that our strike is based on legal grounds. All the boxes have been checked. It's for that reason why it took so long to happen. Because if you remember this meeting in the background, we all voted to have strike actions. I'm telling you, I go to General Counsel meeting, and I disrupt the meeting. I can remember one time, the agenda had to be suspended because I stand up there, empowered by you colleagues, that this is what we need. Because for too long, our employees are not taking us serious. Every year they impose upon us what they want to give us. For some of us, it may work out favorable, while for the majority it doesn't. And you said enough is enough. The classroom situations have not improved. Persons write things on paper and send it out with no proper system to implement it. And persons boast that they're doing so much. If writing things on paper means so much, well, write us teachers check. That's what I say. But until then, many of the things that is promoted or boasted about in the open letter by our CEO recently, to some extent it has the potential to ease our burdens in the classroom. But most of our burdens for teachers is before we enter that school compound and when we leave. When we have to wonder what's for dinner. When we have to wonder what's for lunch. When we have to wonder how we pay our internet bill. When we're wondering how we have to pay our contracts. When you're wondering how we're going to fill our vehicle tanks with gas. When we have to wonder how especially if you're like me, blessed with children, how am I going to supply all their needs when there's an event at school? And these are the issues that we face. And for too long we have been struggling, and all we're doing, inflation go up 21%, they give us 6%, 6.5%. And we're supposed to be content with that. And for 4 years, our multi-year agreement has been before you, covering from the period of 2019 to 2024. And let me tell you, the first paragraph in that multi-year agreement, we asked for 25% back in 2019 and 20% every year for 4 years. And I hope and I know that we can have that. But even if we can't, out of respect for us as teachers, out of respect for the union that is the only body that is set up to represent the interests of teachers by the constitution of this land, why would you refuse to sit down and bargain? And you've been watching the news, teachers. You see what's going on. I know you know it's easier to bring the parties now and cause this strike action to cease. But they are playing games with us, teachers. They want to see how strong we are. And this is the opportunity for us to show them our strength. Because if we don't, we would have weakened the union. We would have weakened our voice. And it therefore means our destiny is determined by our employers. And trust me, if you break the back of those who sweat in time of need, how can they be useful? I'm saying to you, teachers, is that it is a cry, it is your cry, it is our cry, it is a cry of many teachers across the breadth of this country. But I know there are things that are holding some of us back. I want to speak to those who are receiving benefits from the government through other means other than teaching. I want to say to you, I know that the way the system is designed, the way our country is going, that you're afraid that you become victimized and you lose those benefits. And I could understand if you don't want to go out on the front line and show your face. But tonight I want to encourage you to work in the shadows. Encourage your colleagues to step up, because when they stand, when we all stand, you also gain. And as one colleague said to me recently, it is never enough. It's never enough. So come Monday, let us all gather at the Bartica Community Center ground for 9 a.m. Walk with your placards. We're going to spend some time there, and then we'll make some decisions if you're going to go home. Let your parents know that you won't be at work today. Or, you know, I'm actually trying to get the ring of the song. But you're in coming to work on Monday. And if things continue, not on Tuesday. So that they take care of their children. I want to encourage head teachers to cooperate with your junior teachers. I don't know why head teachers are so fearful sometimes to make a stand. And the truth be told, you understand? You know, head teachers profit the most from the efforts of the union. Come on. Be bold. Be courageous. And support your teachers in their actions. I'm telling you, now is not no time for no strike. I'll be quite honest with you. I have a son in grade 6 who's preparing to write examination. You understand? There's so many other parents and teachers who have children, some preparing for C-Sec. And I'm saying to you, I cannot understand or I cannot fathom, but I could only conclude that we're being watched, we're being tested to see how strong we are. Because if we have a caring employer, if we have a caring CEO, he would have used his influence to broker a deal between GTU and our employer. Wise up, teachers. Stay abreast with current affairs. Have the patience to listen to this video and share it with others. I thank you, teachers. I look forward for your support as we stand in solidarity together. God bless us all. I see you on Monday. Thank you.